Hey guys, this is Balu and today in this tutorial I will show how we can create this kind of cloth simulations in Blender easily. So hope you guys will find this tutorial useful, and without any further delay let's start today's video. So here I am using Blender 3.6.5. Nice. So first of all, let's clear this default scene by pressing A on the keyboard and delete. Now let's start this by adding a cylinder. So go to this add mesh, select cylinder RX90. Now let's increase the scale in y-axis, so S, Y, and increase the scale in y-axis like this. Let's reduce the scaling a bit so that the thickness will be less, and SY, so I think it is a bit here. Okay, so this much is fine. Now let's add a bone here. So go to this add, come to this armature, select the single bone. So here we got single bone, right? Let's increase the scaling a bit. Now we need to parent this, so select the cylinder first, hold shift key and later select this bone. Now control P and select this bone. Now the cylinder is parented to this bone, so if I select the bone and if I move this, cylinder will also move. So now let's create our cloth itself. So go to this add mesh, select a plane, press S and increase the scaling, and I will increase the scale in x-axis, so S, X, and increase the scaling in x-axis. So I think this much is fine, and let's place this here and let's add subdivision. So press tab key for edit mode, or else you go to this here and select the edit mode, right click, subdivide. Let's add few subdivisions here. So I think this much is fine, and later let's apply the scaling option also. Now we need to parent this cloth to the bone. So first select the plane, select this bone. Being selected this bone, go to this pose mode. Now hold shift key again and select the bone once again. Now control P and select the bone here. Now the plane is parented to this bone. Now let's move on to this object mode. Now if I select this bone and if I rotate this, whole plane will be rotating. So now let's add some rotation here. So select the bone here, be on the first frame, press I on the keyboard, add a rotation. So here simulation, I will raise this to 500 frames. Now move to the last frame and let's change this rotation value to 1440, or else let's change this to 2880. Okay, and add a keyframe. So now if I play this, we'll get this rotation animation. Now let's apply cloth onto this plane. So select the cloth, come to this physics property, add cloth here. So now if I play this, you can see the cloth is falling down. So now we need to fix that. So press 7 for top view, press tab key for edit mode, select this vertex mode, and let's select few vertex here. So I will select this and later I will select few vertex here. Now come to this object data properties. Here we got this vertex group, right? Just click on this plus icon and assign. That means the vertex group which we have selected will be assigned to this group. You can rename this one. So I will change this to pin and later click on this assign. Now press tab key. Now come to this physics property, scroll down, and here we got this shape option, right? Expand it, and in this pin group we need to select the pins which we have created. So here you can see we got the pin, right? Just select them. Now the cloth will be holding there itself. Nice. So here the simulation I want to be like 500 frames. So let's change that. So come to this catchy options. So here the simulation is set to 1 to 250. So let's change this to 500 frames. Now the simulation will stay for 500 frames. So now if I play this, you can see we got the cloth simulation along with the rotation. So if you want to add any extra objects in between and make it to collide with the cloth, we can do that. So go to this add mesh. So here I will add this torus, and let's increase the scaling a bit. Let's shade smooth this one. I will place the torus here. So I will add rotation for this also. So be on the first frame, press I, add a keyframe for rotation, move to the last frame. Now let's come to this object data properties, and I think I need to increase this Y value. So I will increase this value like 1440 and add a keyframe. So now we will have the torus rotating also. I think we need to increase the animation a bit. Let's come to this last frame, and here I will triple it. So into 3 and add a keyframe. So now if I play this, you can see we got this rotation animation, but it is not interacting with the cloth. So we need to apply collision property for this object also. So select the object, come to this physics property and add collision. So now if I play this, now you can see this object is interacting with the cloth, but here the cloth simulation is not looking good. So let's select the cloth, come to this, I think we need to enable the collision properties, come to this collision options and enable this self collision options. Okay, and quality steps I will increase this to 6, and I think it will be fine now. Now let's bake the simulation. So select the plane, come to this catchy options and just simply click on this bake button. So here the bake is done, and now let's play this once again. So now we are getting our cloth simulation good. So right click and shade smooth. This will make the cloth look smooth, and now you can see we got our cloth simulation done properly. So in this way we can create this kind of cloth simulations in Blender easily. So hope you guys have learned something new from this tutorial. If you have learned anything new, please like, share and subscribe my channel to support me. So we'll meet in the next video. Until then, signing off. Take care. Bye.